All right, hey everybody, Dr. Brian Wickstrom here with River City Chiropractic, and we're continuing our series all about sleep. And so in this video today, we're focusing on the two key reasons why your body needs sleep to begin with. We're also be going through some of the health effects that can happen when you're sleep deprived, and then going through the top three key sleep disruptors. And so if you're struggling at home with sleep problems, and you're definitely not alone. Right now in the US, 40 million people alone have some sort of regular sleep disturbance. And because people aren't getting enough sleep, this is one of the key factors that leads to auto accidents or some of the environmental disasters. Medical mistakes happen regularly because nurses, doctors, they're working long shifts and aren't getting the adequate amount of sleep to make the proper decision making that they need to make. And so some of the issues that can happen when you're not getting the adequate amount of sleep is it affects your overall brain function, it affects your memory. You start to get brain fog. It can actually suppress your immune system. That's something that people see all the time. If they're working long hours, then their immune system tanks because they're not getting adequate sleep and they get sick more frequently. It affects your digestion. That's when your body does a lot of the rest and repair, and digestion happens at night. So all these sorts of things can start to add up when you're not getting adequate amount of sleep. And so the two reasons why your body needs sleep to begin with is, number one, that's when your brain sort of reboots, okay? Your brain starts to break down and kind of reconnect those neural networks, and it helps to flush out some of the cellular debris and waste and things that accumulate throughout the day. And so if that doesn't happen, then your brain and your body ultimately starts to run and process things a lot more slowly and efficiently. So it's kind of like your computer. So if you're not doing the regular updates and restarting things on a regular basis, then your computer gets bogged down and it can't process the information very good. And that's essentially what happens with your body as well. So the second reason why your body needs sleep is because it's primary anabolic state. So what that means is at night your body makes a lot of the certain hormones like growth hormone, testosterone, these hormones that are needed to help repair and fix the cells and help to heal the damage that can tend to accumulate throughout the day. And so at night, essentially, that's when your body heals and repairs everything, so that way it helps you stay healthy. And so there's three key things that we notice that really start to disrupt people's sleep on a regular basis if you're doing these. So number one, it starts with your diet here. So having poor nutrition is a key factor. So the standard American diet tends to consist of a lot of sugar, carbs, bad fats, things like canola oil, vegetable oil, caffeine, artificial sweeteners, even alcohol. So consuming or eating a lot of these things, especially in the afternoon or in the evening when people do their late night snacking, is really going to impact your sleep because it affects your digestion. It can lead to things like acid reflux, which is common to keep people up at night when you're laying down. It also can lead to just indigestion, gas, bloating, things like that. So consuming those things, and it puts your body in a state of stress as well. So it'll put your body into that fight or flight mode, which is not going to be very helpful for you to get a restful night's sleep. So you want to be eliminating those things, especially in the latter part of the day, and in the late night snacking. Try to consume more lower glycemic foods in the afternoons, which are lower in sugar. And so that's going to help your body with maintaining proper weight, but it'll also reduce on the stress and inflammation. So number two here is stress itself. 80% of visits to a medical doctor are due to some sort of stress-related problem. And the reason for that is because we have more stress than ever before. And a lot of this is fueled by everything going on, that's being portrayed on the news and online, things like that, social media sites. And so when people are in stress mode and fight or flight mode, your body produces more of a hormone called cortisol. It's a stress hormone. And so normally when you're sleeping, that hormone goes down at night, and it tends to increase in the early morning hours to kind of trigger arousal and wake you up in the morning. And so if this hormone is high all day long and all night long, essentially, then it's going to greatly impact your sleep because your body thinks that it's on full alert mode, basically, and is worried about whatever threat is going to happen, even though there's not really a threat. It's just you're more mentally that you're dealing with the stress. And so, so doing things that help to unwind, especially later on in the evening, journaling, praying, definitely turn off the news and the TV, because you're probably not going to be getting anything good from there. But just try to have some, meditation's another great one to help with lowering stress, especially before you go to bed. And then the third thing is subluxations. Okay, so you might be wondering, what in the world is a subluxation? And so subluxation, that's where the spine or the hips or the vertebrae get out of the normal alignment, and that damages the nerves, and that can cause a lot of the aches and pains that keep people up at night. That's, on a daily basis, we have people that come in here, and one of the key things that kind of drives them to come and see us is they're in pain when they're sleeping, and so they're not sleeping. And so a lot of that's because, they have neck issues, back issues, hip issues, and so it's causing them to toss and turn at night. And so the pain centers in your brain are right next to the sleep centers. And so if you're in pain, then you're not going to be getting very good sleep at night. And so that's why one of the key things when we start to correct people's subluxations with adjustments and specific exercises, they start feeling better. Then as a result of that, they start to sleep better. They have more energy. Those are the two key things that people notice right away once they get under regular chiropractic care. Okay, so if you can work on addressing these three things, then I'm confident that your sleep's going to start to improve. And so I hope this video was helpful for you. Like and share if other people that you know that are dealing with sleep problems. And reach out to us if you have any other specific questions. We're here to help. And we'll see you in the next video.